Hello, beautiful magicians. So this is going to be your reading for the week, and you're endeavoring something new, something you really like doing, new things, right? Using your power, but there might be something that is trying to hold you back, and we're going to look at that today. So let's dive in. Hello, beautiful life path number one. Welcome back to your reading for the week. Let's take a look at what the cards have for you. Let's see what the current pull is, my magicians. Let's take a look here. What's going on? What's happening? The Page of Pentacles. That's your current pull. That's a card of learning. This is your tangle. Your unraveling. And the thread ahead. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, and the Judgment. Let's pull an Oracle 2. I'm using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm. This is not one a deck that I usually use, but we have the Keeper of Scales. Okay, that came in. I'll show you all the cards as I go. So let's take a look here of what's going on. You have two major arcanas in your reading, and in very specific spaces. The Page of Pentacles is learning something new. But what I'm seeing as your tangle is a belief system. The Hierophant oftentimes is everything we've known and everything we've learned. So you see the page, he's there learning new stuff, right? It's like, I'm learning new things, I am putting new, knowings in my life, and things are good. But then you have the Hierophant that comes in, and he's like tradition. He's like all the stuff you've learned about, all the stuff that you know. And if he's a tangle, that means that those beliefs are now colliding greatly with this new thing, whatever it is, right? Your unraveling, though, is the Ten of Pentacles, usually the card of wealth. I'm actually going to say, because you have this older beard here, it's wisdom beyond the Hierophant, beyond the things that you have been taught. And the unraveling is probably just the fact that you want something new. You want something new to be fruitful, to be abundant. So you're going to go past your old belief systems to make that come into place. And the thread ahead, I love, it's a Judgment card because it's a coming to life. It's answering the call. And answering the call looks a lot like awakening. It looks like second chance. It looks like renewal. But it's also the card of just of seeing what you've overcome, right? What worked, what didn't work. Holding yourself accountable and moving forward. So this week, this is all about learning new things. But not only about learning new things, but overcoming old things. And if I look at the Keeper of Scale, fairness and balance, if I look at it just like that, it's also number 11, 38, which comes to 11, which is basically the Justice card. It's like coming into your own. It's like seeing what works. And I've always thought of the Justice card as an eye for an eye. It's not personal balance. It's kind of like oranges to oranges, apples to apples. But I think that this right here is the message in this is that it's not about oranges and apples sometimes. Sometimes it's what weighs the same, right? Like you can put an orange and you can put, I don't know, a rock. And in depending on the heaviness of it, they'll match up. They'll be equal. Now, are they the same thing? No, but maybe that's what you need. You don't need the same thing. You just need something different but fits you. So I'm pretty sure that's what this message here, right here, okay, it's what's not just fair, not just balanced, but what's balanced to you. I prefer the Six of Pentacles when this kind of stuff happens, because for me, the Six of Pentacles really talks about the give and take, about finding that personal balance. Also a card that has a scale on it, but it's designed on a personal level, not on a this is this and this is that. The Justice card also talks about ethics, you know, and that's something, morals and authority. That's very Hierophant. That's very based on traditional beliefs. And I think that this is what you're kind of breaking. It's not breaking ethics or morals. It's about just not buying into everything that's being told. You know, the doctrine. It's a doctrine type of thing. It's like the law that's been laid before in front of you when you grew up, you know. Don't do this. You have to become this, this, and this. You're going, no, I want to become this, this, and this. And it's the breaking out of that. And what propels you, like maybe you come with an idea. I give you a quick example. You go to a parent, you say, I want to be a sculptor. And they go, that's ridiculous. You want to be a carpenter or a plumber or whatever. And they're that structure, right? But you find an opportunity where it's going to be good for you, not only for the soul, but probably for just the pocketbook, okay? And you find a place where you can show your creativity, but can still, I don't know, have money. It could be a school. You could be a sculpting teacher. It doesn't really matter. And then in that, you take from it, you go, you can have your dreams and you can find structure in that dream. And it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody else's idea of, you know, whether or not that's possible or not. So that's your reading for this week, my beautiful magicians. Thank you so much for being here. Here is other channels that I have close to my heart. The Pisces one, if you're not, I understand, but it's my original channel, so I always post it. And here's a playlist with all of your readings in it, all number ones, my magicians. Take good care of yourself. I will see you next week.